Hey guys, it's Sarah and I'm back. Knocking books over, of course. Okay, so I've been MIA for a while and that was just a personal decision for me. There's been a lot going on in my life right now between work and family things and it's just been a lot. And so I decided that I was going to take a little bit of a hiatus. See, here's the thing. I was already kind of taking a hiatus since the last time I filmed a video, which was my May wrap-up. And I was like, okay, well, I have to do all these videos in June. And then I kept putting them off and putting them off, and I kept feeling like, well, you're just a crap booktuber. You're not doing anything that you're supposed to do. And then I decided, okay, you know what? I'm just not going to make any videos until I feel motivated again to do them. So that's why it took me a little bit more time to get over my, I don't even know what it was, my aversion to booktubing. I've been absent for a while. I have stayed updated with comments. I've read comments. I haven't really stayed updated with them. I haven't really replied back to the few comments that I've had here and there. So I apologize for that, but I'm planning on getting right back into it. I have made a schedule for myself, which sounds really weird, but it's something that I am planning on doing for the next however long it takes me to stick to the schedule. So you'll start seeing a little more of a structure to my channel. I hope that doesn't bother you guys, but it'll just make life easier for me because I think half the battle is me figuring out what I'm going to film when I do decide to film. The other half is editing because I've filmed videos the past couple of months, but I just haven't edited them, and the new iMovie and me just are not getting along very well. But I plan on using it more and getting faster with it and not hating it so much. It's not that I don't hate it. I love all the new features. It's that I'm not used to it. And I jump cut a lot, and so in the new iMovie it just is not working for me. But hopefully I can get that down really quickly and then I can start punching out lots of videos. So that's my plan, and I hope you guys are excited for it because I'm excited to get back into it. And I just want you to know that I'm really sorry that I have not been doing any videos. As an update and like what's coming to you, today I'm going to be filming a book haul, and that was my little update spiel. So today's going to be a book haul. I'm going to film reviews. I have so many reviews that I want to review for you guys. So many books, awesome books that's come out, and ones that I've read that I just feel like I need to say my piece on. So that's going to be coming. I'm going to be doing a lot more tag videos. I'm so behind on the tag video. Can you believe I haven't even done the book tower challenge? I am so behind that I got tagged twice and I have not done it yet. That's how bad I am with tags, but I know I'm going to do that tag, and I have the emoji tag that I was tagged in, and I know Lindsay tagged me in a couple of videos as well, so I have a lot of tags I need to be doing. I will be putting those up, and then anything else, I think that's all the ones that are coming this week. I'm making promises here because I want to stick with them, so this week those should be those videos, and a currently reading video is going to be coming up soon. Actually, I think that's going to be tomorrow, so I have all these videos planned, and I promise that they will be coming to you shortly. So that's just my little spiel, and let's just jump into this book haul. I have so many books accumulated since the last time I saw you, so this is what I thought would be the easiest way, because most of them I'm going to review anyway. Half of them I've already read, so not half of them, that was an exaggeration, more like a few of them. So they'll already have reviews coming out, but what I'm going to do is just show you the book and like show you just the cover of it, what it looks like, maybe give you a little bit of what the genre is, and then next book, because I just have way too many to tell you guys, you know, more in depth about it. Maybe I'll tell you why I bought it or something. I'll do a little bit of something for each book based on which book that I pick up, but I'm not going to go in depth on why I bought it or you know, what it's about and things like that. If you want to know more, let me know down below, and I can, I don't know, give you a Goodreads link or something like that. I don't know what I would do, but just let me know. I don't know. I just have so many that I just don't think that I can get through them all if I don't hurry. And I don't want this to be like a 20-minute video. So let's just get started. And they're no in particular order. Some of them I bought last month, some of them I bought this month. I didn't think that I bought that many, but now looking at the pile, it's a lot. So just be prepared for that. And let's just jump right into it. Okay, so the first set of books I have to show you are the Black Dagger Brotherhood series by J.R. Ward. This is an adult paranormal series about vampires, and it's so good. So good, let me tell you, it's so good. Okay, next. See, this is gonna be hard. The next one I bought was Sabriel by Garth Nix. This is a fantasy series based in a boarding school, and I just picked it up at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, yes, that sounds amazing, I'm going to read it. So I have that one. The next one that I have on here is Omens by Kelly Armstrong. This is an adult paranormal series as well, and it sounds really, really interesting, and I cannot wait to read it. Next one that I have is Earthbound by April Lynn Pike. This has been going around BookTube recently. I know a lot of big booktubers have gotten the sequel from Penguin, so I wanted to read it and check it out, and I've heard really good things. I'm really excited about this one as well. The next one I have is kind of random, but it was on sale at Barnes & Noble, and that is Irish Fairy and Folk Tales. I just saw it, and I was like, why not? It's just little folk tales, and I can flip through it every once in a while, or it's a good reference, or whatever. I don't know, I wanted it, don't judge me. It's Rise and Ruin by Leigh Bardugo. This is the final book in the Grisha series, which is a YA fantasy series, and it's really good. I highly recommend this series. Okay, the next one that I got is Angel's Blood by Nalan Singh. This is just an adult paranormal series. I've just been really into adult paranormal, and I can't wait to pick it up. I also got another adult paranormal called Succubus Blues by Rochelle Mead. She wrote the Vampire Academy series. I've heard so many good things about this series, and a lot of people have recommended it to me, so I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up, and it looks really good. I'm excited for it. The next couple of books I blame on Reagan because she uploaded her something. I think it might have been her Booktubeathon TBR, something like that. I don't know, but I went and bought like all the books she said, so if you've seen the video, you'll know exactly where I got it from. The first one I got was Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wayne Jones. I've not read this yet. It's a middle grade series and everyone loves it, so I'm planning on reading it and enjoying it as well. Then I got The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simmons. This is a epic historical fiction set in World War II in Russia. World War II or World War I? Oh god. World War II. And I'm really excited to read this. Next one is Winter's Blood by Marcus Sedgwick. Yeah, this was just because Reagan bought it and she said it was a historical horror book, and I've never read anything like a historical fiction horror. I've never read any horror books, so I thought it'd be interesting, and the cover is just beautiful, so I picked it up. The next one I got, this one is from Reagan, but also Lindsay. Lindsay tells me to read this book all the time. It's Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, right? Oh my god, is that his name? Oh yeah, Ernest Cline. Okay, this is just a, I don't know if it's an adult book or what, but it's just a game book. It's all about the 1980s gaming and futuristic novel. It's really good. Everyone says it's really good, and I just am gonna pick it up because it's right here in my hands. I'm gonna read it. I mean, obviously. Next one that I got was Unspoken by Sarah Reese Brennan. This is a YA paranormal. It went around BookTube for a while, and it was very enjoyable. I liked it, and I already talked a lot about it in my wrap up for May, so I have this one. I just haven't hauled it yet. What am I saying? I don't even know. It's Take Me On by Katie McGarry. This is the fourth book in the Pushing the Limits series, and it was freaking amazing. Highly recommend. Review coming your way soon. I want to say this is an adult fantasy. This is the sequel to Firebrand, which I have, but I don't have. Okay, this is the sequel to Firebrand, and it's by, oh, bookmarks are falling out of everything. It's by Gillian Phillip, and I started this, I got about 50 pages in, but I started another book with Lindsay, so I didn't get too far into it, but I want to read it, and so I picked up the sequel because they had it in mass paperback, and it's really good. It's about witches and like high fantasy. It's really good. But the next one that I have that's another high fantasy is Red Seas Under Red Skies by Scott Lynch. This is the sequel to Loch Lamore, Lies of Loch Lamore. I read this with a couple of booktubers back in May, and we're going to be picking this one up next, and it sounds just so good. I'm so excited, and I hope there are pirates in it because I need a pirate fantasy. Is another middle grade, and that's Holes by Louis Satcher. Satcher. I have not read this book yet. I love the movie. It's one of my all-time favorites, so I thought, you know what, you're gonna have to read the book, and so I bought it, and I'm really excited to read it. It's gonna be a great experience. What's next? Okay, the next one that I got is What I Thought Was True by Huntley Fitzpatrick. This is the sequel / companion to My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick, and I read that a while ago, and I'm really excited to read this. It's a contemporary YA contemporary. You've probably heard of it. It was going around BookTube as well. The next one is Hood by Stephen R. Lawhead. I just saw this at Barnes & Noble. It's about Robin Hood. I didn't even check the ratings. It doesn't have very good ratings on it, which is disappointing, but I don't know. I've never read anything about Robin Hood. I've only seen the movie, the cartoon anyway. So I picked it up, and it's a fantasy about Robin Hood, and I'm just excited to read it. Even though the ratings say it's not that good, ratings be damned, because I'm gonna read it still. The next one I got was Because of Lindsay, and it's Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. It's because of Lindsay is why I picked it up, but also because everyone loves this book. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I plan on reading it soon. It's a chunker, but I heard that it's amazing and I cannot wait to read it. The next two books that I got are the first two books in the First Law trilogy, right? First Law? Yeah. So it's First Blade and Before They Are Hanged. Wow, do they rhyme on purpose? Oh, it's called The Blade Itself. What the hell? The Blade Itself and Before They're Hanged by Joe Abercrombie. This cover's freaking cool, and it's like shiny, and they feel like parchment paper or something. I don't know. It's really awesome, but I'm so excited to read this. Me and Lindsay are going to be picking this up soon. Oh my god, it sounds so amazing, and I just cannot wait to read it. It's an epic adult fantasy. Well, it's an epic fantasy. I don't know if it's an adult fantasy. Whatever. Sticking with the fantasy theme, I also got Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. I've had my eye on this for a long time, and I just really needed to pick it up. So I did, and I'm really excited to read it, and it's another adult fantasy. Finnegan of the Rock by Marlena Marchetta. Me and Lindsay are also planning on reading this together, and this is a YA fantasy. I've heard really, really good things from Reagan, so that gives me really good hope, and I cannot wait to read it. The next one that I have here is Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. Again, this was because of Lindsay. This is her favorite genre to read. Thriller, suspense, crime novels are her favorites, and so I've not read any of Dan Brown's books, and I thought I'd go ahead and pick this one up. Even though it's kind of the second book in the series, I don't think that you have to read the first one, which is the Da Vinci Code. I watched this movie and it was my favorite one out of the two, so I thought, you know what, I'll just pick up this book because I already know I'm gonna like it. So yes. Alright, the next one that I got is Better When He's Bad by Jay Cronover. I've already read this book. It's a new adult book by Jay Cronover, obviously. It's the first book in a new series. This one was okay. I didn't really enjoy it, but I will be filming a review for it, so that way you can kind of get my full thoughts on it and whatnot. Almost done. The next three that I have are all by Ellen Hopkins. I got Tricks, which is a book about a whole bunch of people, and then I got Tilt, which is another book by a whole bunch of people. About a whole bunch of people, and then I also got Perfect by Ellen Hopkins, which is about a whole bunch of people, and this is all told in verse. So I've not read an Ellen Hopkins books in years. I think the last Ellen Hopkins book I read was Impulse, and that was when I was about to start freshman year of high school, and it changed my life. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to pick them up, and so I did. And these were the first three that I've picked up, and I plan on reading them very shortly because they're very fast reads and they look awesome. Duh. Okay. So, continuing with the Reagan thing, I told you about how Reagan uploaded her BookTube TBR and BookTubeathon TBR, and then I bought all of the books that she mentioned. This is a continuation of that. I got the box set of Boxer and Saints graphic novels, and I'm really excited to read them. I was flipping through them and they look so awesome, and I'm just in the graphic novel mood right now, but this looks amazing. I also got the first two books in the Mouse series, and these look really good. It's a historical fiction graphic novel set in Germany where it's a historical graphic novel about World War II, and I'm really excited about it. Next one that I got was Lock and Key by Joe Hill. This was also because Priscilla kept saying a bunch of great things, Priscilla from the Readables. She kept saying a bunch of great things about it when she read it a while ago, more towards October, I think, or like the beginning of this year, and then Reagan showed it, and I was like, you know what, might as well. I'm already buying all the other books that she mentioned, so I might as well get this one. And this is a horror graphic novel by Joe Hill, who is the son of Stephen King. So that's that. The rest are graphic novels, and these next ones are ones that I picked up after I bought Saga, and I really enjoyed Saga, so I went on like book buying graphic novel thing. So first I'll just show you the first three sagas. So I got these three, and I've already read them. There will be a review up shortly. They were so good. So good. This one that I got is a comic book, and it is Batman Begins, or The Legend of the Dark Knight, I'm sorry, Batman The Legend of the Dark Knight, and I'm just really excited to read it. It looks really cool, and I've never read a comic book before, so I thought it was time. Then I got American Vampire by Scott Snyder, Raphael Albuquerque, and Stephen King. This is a vampire graphic novel set in like the turn of the century or something like that. The 1920s in Los Angeles, so that sounds freaking awesome, and it looks really good, and the art is amazing. I'm like so excited to read this. You cannot even understand, but I'm a little scared to read it at night, so I need to devote a morning to it. Last one that I got was one that I picked up because they had just a section of Neil Gaiman books, and I was like, oh my god, that looks beautiful, what is it? I'm gonna buy it. And that is Death by Neil Gaiman. This is a spin-off, which I didn't realize when I bought it, but it's a spin-off to his Sandman series, and so I need to pick up the Sandman graphic novel. novels, but this one looked really, really amazing, and the art is so cool, and I just love Neil Gaiman, and I cannot wait to read it, and yes, okay. Time! How long was that? Probably like 20 minutes, but felt like 5 minutes. So I'm sorry for talking so fast. I hope that everything went off smoothly and you guys don't hate me for talking. That is that for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want any more information on any of the books, let me know down below. Any specific reviews that you want on these books, I know I'm going to be reviewing a couple of them. There's ones that you're like, Sarah, please review that book or I'll die. Let me know down below and I will definitely do that for you guys. If you guys have read any of these books, let me know down below if you enjoyed them or if you absolutely hated them. Let me know if you guys are planning on picking up these books, and I miss you guys so much. I hope you guys are going to be as pumped as I am about me being back and filming videos, because I'm excited, and don't hate me. Also, I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. I don't know when, probably a week from now, so just keep an eye on that, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. I have to do the same outro. Duh, Sarah. I keep hitting the tripod with my legs. Bye! Bye! Bye, 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 bye!